Hi, everybody. Welcome back to another Tarot Tea Time. It was just Kourtney Kardashian's birthday recently. And you guys, after seeing the first and second episode of the new Kardashian show on Hulu, it's so good. Number one, I love it. Hold on. Need a little of my tarot tea before we get started. Good stuff, good stuff. Okay, you guys. So in this Tarot Tea Time, I want to discuss so many things I want to discuss with you guys. But let's start with Kourtney and Travis. I'm going to give you a quick little overview of their astrological connections that stick out the most to me. There's some really interesting stuff going on. Then we're going to talk about how Scott compares. He has some interesting connections with Kourtney as well. Then we're going to pull a couple cards and see what's going on with everyone involved. A little background, as you guys probably have seen, Scott jokingly referred to himself recently as Good Luck Chuck on Instagram because not only is Kourtney engaged, but his ex Sophia Richie is engaged as well. I wonder if Amelia Hamlin is next. Yeah, a little shady. I don't want to be mean, but on that first episode of the new Kardashian show, he didn't look that great. And he was, talking about Kourtney and how he feels like he lost her romantically. And now he's even lost her as a friend and how he's trying to cope with her getting married and really fully moving on. And then at the same time, he talks about how, he's really ready to be with someone seriously. It's like, what about Sophia Richie and Amelia Hamlin? Anyway, that's not very nice. So I don't know. He rubbed me the wrong way in the first couple episodes. And I used to like him and have kind of a, soft spot for him. But truly, I don't like what he was saying about how, he only dates really young girls.
So, if I want to find somebody real and serious and someone I'm going to actually spend my life with, it would have to be somebody
more age appropriate.
He came off kind of scuzzy. Now, on the other hand, Kourtney and Travis came off more in love than I even expected. It makes me feel so good to see Kourtney finally happy and in love. We've never seen her like this before, and Travis is so sweet to her. And we can see why that is based on their astrology. So a little fun fact about Kourtney and Travis's cosmic connections. So Kourtney has an Aries sun. Travis has an Aries moon. How he feels on the inside when you get to know him better is Aries energy. How she comes off on the outside when you first meet her, when you're having a conversation with her, is Aries energy. So how he is on the inside is what she shows on the outside. So it's like an instant magnetic connection specifically for the person with that moon sign. So, and that really checks out because Travis said, when he called Chris and Chloe to tell them about how he was going to propose, he said that he has been in love with her forever, and the first time they hung out was on the 17th. He had this whole thing, and so you can tell that he really did. I think he loved her for a long time, and it took her a second to catch on because she had to get to know him better to realize that he was like her on the inside. Do you know what I'm saying? Then once they got to know each other better over time, the connection was able to take root from her side as well. You know what I mean? So I love it. It totally makes sense. I think it's so cute that it's just 1000% real for them. And I'm just so happy for them. Another interesting thing about Travis and Kourtney's connection is their Mercury signs. Okay, so Mercury is how we think, how we communicate, how we process information. She has her Mercury in the sign of Aries. Again, so it's another Aries placement for her. And that makes her very forthright. She's kind of blunt. The way she thinks and the way she speaks really is just upfront. There's not a lot of frills. It's like she will tell you, if you ask her, she will tell you what she really thinks. And that's that. There's not a whole lot of layers when it comes to the way that she communicates. With Travis, Scorpios are also very blunt. So when they communicate, it's this intense energy and they get each other's intensity. Not only do they get each other's intensity, they make one another feel understood, safe, comfortable being their full selves. And I think we can totally see that playing out on the show, which I love. That makes me so happy. Kourtney is more herself than ever before, and we can see it, and you can see how happy Travis is, so it's precious. Now, that brings us to Scott, the one person who is not very happy right now. Okay, so Scott has a Gemini sun, and if we look at Scott versus Kourtney, their charts, Scott's sun is in Gemini, Kourtney's sun is in Aries. Aries and Gemini do get along because Aries is fire, and Gemini fans the flames of the fire. But as we know, we've got to look at more than just the sun signs. So his moon is in Sagittarius, which makes him very free-spirited, and most importantly, it's difficult for him to commit. I think we've seen that, right? Oh my God. And then Courtney's moon is in Capricorn, meaning, I mean, that's an earth sign. So it's not hard for her to commit. Once she's in, she's all in, and she's very serious when it comes to her emotions, the way she feels. There's not a whole lot of ambiguity, not a whole lot of layers. What you see is what you get. She's very upfront about her feelings, and she knows how she feels. So it's like, oh my gosh, just like a Sagittarius energy and a Capricorn energy. Sagittarius is like wanting to run everywhere, be free, have fun. I mean, doesn't commit for a long time. It takes a while to settle down. Capricorn is like an adult. It's an energy that is mature, like from childhood. So it just, anyway, I could go into it. If y'all want me to really go into their birth charts, let me know, comment below, but we're just going to get to the tarot tea right now. I'm just saying there's a lot of energy going on there. It's complicated. And then last thing to point out, Scott and Courtney's Mercury connection, really interesting. So Scott's Mercury is in Taurus, and Courtney's Mercury, like we just talked about, is in Aries. So you want to know who else has this Aries, Taurus, Mercury connection and has experienced extreme difficulty? Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. Yeah. I will put the card there if you guys want to watch that video. 1000% that placement, it's like the bull versus the ram. Two people who are very set in their ways. They know what they want, how they think. Also, someone with their Mercury in Taurus is very preoccupied with the good life. And that is so Scott, right? Like the good life, finer things in life, with wanting to enjoy and think about luxury and leisurely activities. And Aries energy is really more like on the go. They want to live. They want to experience things. They don't necessarily want to be lounging around at home. So it's just very different energy, and two energies that are like, if they have a conflict, it's gonna be like, it's gonna be bad. Okay, like it's gonna be bad. So I think we can see why everything ended up the way it did. So we wish everyone the best. Let's get to the tarot tea. So let's get a card for Scott. I just want to get a general card for Scott when it comes to his love life. How does he view his love life in general? Just like, what is his perspective on love and relationships? The Star card reversed. Not ideal, guys. This is not ideal. So the Star card is like the wish fulfillment. It's like someone who's like healed and out there shining. In the reverse, he's actually experiencing, I would say, the opposite of that shining, healing energy. Whoa, yep, goosebumps already, you guys. Let's get a clarification on that. Why is he experiencing the opposite of wish fulfillment? Well, I think we know why, but let's just get some clarity. Why? Why is he in this energy? The Queen of Pentacles. This is Courtney, because he views Courtney as the Queen of Pentacles in his life. She's a Kardashian. Clearly, she, makes a lot of money, has access to a lot of funds. So he feels like his dreams have been smashed. I mean, wow, when the tarot tea is just like so literal. Yeah, his dreams have been smashed, and he does not feel that his wish will ever be fulfilled. Okay, let's get a card for Courtney. How does Courtney feel towards Scott right now? Like, in all reality, how does she truly feel towards Scott right now? The Two of Wands. She's looking towards the future. Let's get another one. The Queen of Wands. She's looking towards the future with passion. Queen of Wands is someone who follows their passion. And Courtney is an Aries sun. So this is a fire sign. So this would also represent her following her own path. This is Courtney. So she sees herself right now as the Queen of Wands, extremely passionate and looking towards her own future. So when I asked about Scott, it was like, oh my God, goosebumps again. The cards didn't even address Scott. Do you know what I mean? It's like, just to be honest, he's a non-factor for her. He's literally a non-factor. Like, when I asked about Scott, the subject changed to her future and her passion. So let's get a card for how Courtney feels about Travis. I think we know, but it's just fun to get a little tarot tea confirmation. How does Courtney feel about Travis? Oh my gosh, you guys, I cannot. Knight of Cups, her knight in shining armor. Travis is her knight in shining armor. And that's how she sees him. Sometimes the tarot tea even just like blows me away. It's so literal, like, oh my gosh. Yeah, so that makes sense. Clearly, she sees him as her knight in shining armor. What does the future hold for Travis and Courtney? And then we're going to get what the future holds for Scott, and then we're going to wrap it up. Okay, what does the future hold for Travis and Courtney? Ooh, we got 2. Oh my God. Okay, 4 of Wands. Oh my God, you guys, I can't take it. 4 of Wands. Okay, wait, hold on. 4 of Wands first. Marriage card. Look, they're celebrating. This is their marriage. They're celebrating at a wedding. That is what this is. 4 of Wands is a couple who is like happy and married and celebrating their life. So cute. And then Best Friend of the Year Awards, 6 of Wands. They are best friends and their friendship continues to strengthen. Now, I will say, I think it's amazing that they were friends before. They were friends for 8 years before their relationship turned romantic. And I think it's because of that Mercury, Aries, Mercury, Scorpio connection. There is a real mental connection between the two of them. And sexual attraction does start in the mind, in my opinion. I mean, so there's just like, it is a very, I'm going to say it again, intense love that was built on friendship and now has turned into just like a white hot flame. Like, I love it. I love to see it. Okay. And Scott, what does Scott's romantic future hold? Let's say within the next, let's just say 6 months, okay? 7 of Wands, competition. Guys, he's going to be out there, and I'm going to say that this is not competition. All right, okay, hold on. This could be competition, like, internally, like, in his own mind with Travis, but, like, the truth is, like, I think that he knows that the competition, there's no competition, like, it's already over. So I really see this more as like there being competition with him out and about, like in the world, like dating and like competing out in the dating world. Let's get another clarifier. What? Page of Cups, a new emotional beginning. Okay, so I do think that he is going to continue on this journey. Yeah, I'm getting goosebumps. He's going to be continuing on this journey and on this path of learning about his own emotions and learning how to authentically connect and be in a relationship. I do think that Scott and Courtney have a soulmate relationship. I don't think it's like the one. I think that they're soulmates in the sense that they were meant to learn a lot of lessons. And I think that Scott has learned so much from his relationship with Courtney. And now that in his mind, I mean, it's been over for a long time, but now that in his mind it's finally over because she's moved on, I do think that he will begin to process he'll begin to process his feelings, process his emotions in a new way. And I think his perspective's going to shift. So there's that Page of Cups, an emotional new beginning. So, hey, we wish him the best. We certainly wish Courtney and Travis the best as well. So cute. I love to see it. I can't wait to watch the next episode. Yes, they've sucked me back in. All right, you guys, I love you so much. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe because there are new tarot tea times that come out every single week, plus my podcast. Plus, I post episodes of my TV show that airs on ABC in Dallas, Texas, once every month, first Thursday of the month, late night show. It's all here, you guys. It's all here, and I love to have you here. So let me know in the comments below what you think. Remember, the more you use your intuition, the stronger it gets. So test it out. What do you guys think? Let me know. What's your tea? All right, you guys, I love you. I will see you soon.